With the markets pulling back last week, you may ask yourself, will the Santa Claus rally show up this year? Hello, I'm John Shrewsbury, subbing in today for Scott Inman. The S&P 500 showed some weakness last week, selling off by 0.2%, and that weakness continued into the first part of this week. The direction of interest rates and mixed data on inflation seem to be responsible for this pullback. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the annual Santa Claus rally isn't likely to materialize. In fact, if you look at the data all the way back to the 1950s, you'll find that December rallies in the stock market usually begin around the 15th of the month. Said another way, it's nothing unusual to have a choppy market in the first half of December. We'll see how all this plays out through the rest of the month, but we'll also keep in mind the admonition that past performance doesn't necessarily foretell future results. On the economic front, there is a great deal of optimism among small business owners, and that optimism is moving those business owners to plan to increase their capital spending next year. It appears that the outcome of the presidential election has been enough to make the independent business owners very bullish on the future of their businesses. Take a look at this chart from the National Federation of Independent Businesses. You can clearly see that things changed right after the election in terms of plans to spend more money on their operations. Capital expenditures play an important role in the economy, and a ramp-up of business investment will support economic growth in the near term. But everything isn't rosy with the analysts that we work with at GenWealth. Scott Brown of Brown Technical Insights, who incidentally guides the GenWealth Technical Equity Portfolio, has assessed a bear case for the market. Brown says everything from Bitcoin mania to bubbles forming in a wide variety of large-cap stocks has him concerned. Brown says there's a bit too much optimism when he sees consumer confidence in future stock prices at an all-time high. This chart shows a record high of 56.4% of investors feel the stock market will be higher over the next 12 months. Brown seems to be saying trees don't grow to the sky, and neither do stocks. So there's a lot to look forward to, and a lot to keep our eye on as we move into 2025. That is the fastest 4 minutes in finance. Thanks for watching.
Want to become smarter financially in 4 minutes or less? Sign up at fastest4.com to get insights and updates like this delivered to your inbox weekly.